The man suddenly noticed that the echo from the wall was different. He quickly called his companion over and pressed himself against the wall. The smiles on their faces confirmed Mark's suspicions. Behind this wall was empty space. He immediately grabbed a screwdriver and began prying apart the gaps between the bricks. Since it was right next to the bathroom, the soft wall didn't take much effort to break. Soon, he removed 2 bricks. The ventilation shaft was behind this. His companion eagerly wanted to climb through, but Mark stopped him. There wasn't enough time, and they hadn't planned ahead. It would be too easy to get caught, so they put everything back and decided to regroup and discuss their next move. The following day, they brought equipment to go inside. The pipe system had some steel pipe racks that helped guide their way. Following a hole, they moved forward. Soon, they arrived at a wide passage. But the bad news was that the path ahead was blocked by a wall. But one of the prisoners discovered the secret behind the wall and quickly reported it to the guards. The guards pried open the wall and found that someone was planning an escape, so they decided to search all the prisoners. However, George was too nervous and was immediately caught by the guards. He was dragged out of the prison on the spot, and the escape plan was ruined. Mark was furious. He only had 53 days left on his sentence, but due to the escape attempt, he was sentenced to life in prison. He couldn't accept it. All his anger was directed at the snitch, Mark beating him senseless. But Mark was also severely punished. He was thrown into the section for mentally unstable prisoners and locked away for 6 months. But Mark didn't give up on escaping. One day, his girlfriend unexpectedly visited, bringing him an album. She reminisced about the moments they shared and encouraged him not to give up. She would be waiting for him in Greece. Mark seemed to understand her message. After receiving the album, he immediately rushed to the restroom, tore the album apart, and found a stack of cash hidden inside. He figured his girlfriend meant for him to bribe the guards with the money and escape, so he pulled out the money and tried to bribe the guard. Mark watched the guard take the money, thinking everything would go smoothly, but in reality, he was mistaken. The guard took Mark through the iron gate and out into the open. It was then that Mark realized something was off. He started yelling, pleading for mercy, but was dragged into a small room. There, the guards beat him mercilessly. Mark realized they weren't going to help him. All his pent-up rage exploded. He shoved the overweight guard back, and the guard's head slammed into a hook on the wall. The sudden change left Mark unsure of what to do next. He cautiously approached to check. He quickly changed into the guard's uniform and quietly made his way toward the exit. Just as he was about to succeed, a guard called out to him from behind. Mark froze, too scared to move, but the guard threw him a key. It turned out it was shift change time. Mark picked up the key, carefully unlocked the door, and walked out of the prison. He kept his emotions in check until a police car approached and completely ignored his presence. Only then did Mark fully relax. He started running toward freedom.